What's up, everyone? Ocean Gang here, and today we have
It's your boy DJ, also known as DJ Pac-Man. What's going on?
what's up, man? Listen, bro, I heard things, bro. I heard you did some things at the Kissimmee Regional.
Yeah, we topped, but we did something with a little spice. We got top 48 playing a little bit of a different deck.
Okay. So listen, before we start, any shout-outs?
Of course, I want to shout out all the members of Ocean Gang, JC, Danny, the boy behind the camera himself, my boy Miles, everybody on the team helping out. If I didn't call you out, I love you guys. Everybody here at Cool Stuff, testing, everybody, man. I love you guys.
All right, bro. I appreciate that. Listen, bro, let's not waste any time, bro. Go ahead with the deck profile, bro.
Of course. So we played Sharks at our Kissimmee Regional. It was a 302-man event, and we managed to get in the top 48, getting our second invite this season. Starting off with our starters, we played 2 lifeless leaf fish. So for those of you who don't know what this card does, on summon, normal or special, it foolishes any fish in the deck. Also, it has a graveyard effect where I can banish it, recycle 3 fish, draw a card. So just amazing. Okay. Then we also play 1, 2, 3 Buzzsaw Shark. This card's a 1-card crazy combo. So I can target any fish, special summon a monster with the same level, different name. So it's crazy. I could summon XYZ or more from the deck or any of my other fish, and it just turns into a rank 4 engine for free. Nice. For extenders, we play a lot. We play 2 XYZ or more. This card allows me to special summon itself by detaching 2 XYZ materials from any XYZ I control. And then on summon, I can summon 2 fish from the grave in defense, and their effects are negated. So this is a crazy extender. And because it has XYZ in the name, it has synergy with some cards I'm going to show a little bit later.
Okay.
For generic water extenders, we play 1, 2, 3 Harpooner. So Harpooner, I can reveal it plus any other water, special summon 1, discard the other. So it's just a free extender.
Nice.
I also play 1, 2, 3 Abyss Shark. So if I control a water, I can special summon and search. It does 2 things and it's amazing.
Okay, so question. Can that search Xe Remora?
Yes, you can.
And then Remora can special summon itself?
By detaching the 2, yeah.
So this is like a Shark Poplar.
Exactly.
Oh, shit. Okay.
This card is like amazing. We love this card. We also play some free water extenders. We play 2 Silent Sea Nettle. If I control a water, just summon. It also has a graveyard effect where I can banish it, put back not just fish, free water. So if I run through my toads or if I run through anything else, I just put it all back. So it's really amazing.
Nice.
I play 2 Silent Angler. Just once again, if I control a water, special summon. I play 2 Tinny Spirit Chthana. So if I control a monster, special summon. It's just a free level 4 water that can be summoned with no cost.
Okay.
For the bricks, we do play 2. We play 1 and 2. So we play Crystal Shark and Right Hand Shark. So the thing with Crystal is a semi-brick. If it's in my hand or it's in the grave, I can target any water, which includes my opponent's, cut the attack in half and special summon it. And if I were to use it for a XE summon, it can be treated as a 3 or a 4. So it's pretty good. And then we have Right Hand Shark. This is the main brick, but it has 2 pretty good effects. If it's in the grave and I control the monsters, I can just throw it out for free. Also, it gives the effect to my XYZ that was made with this where it can't be destroyed by battle. And an important ruling that I learned at the Kissimmee Regional, even if this is no longer there, if it was there when I exceeded the summon the monster, and let's say I detach it with XYZ or more, it still gives the battle protection, which is really important to learn. To round off the monsters, we play the generic 3 Ash. Nothing really needed to say about that. It's Ash possible. Onto the spells. We played 2 Desires. I love this card because there's a lot of bricks and this can help you get through them. Usually you'll search your important pieces and then you want to activate this. So going forward, when we get the new shark support, I might up this to 3 because we need a spell to be able to activate to play the new card, Big Jaws. So this card's amazing. Then of course we play 3 Super Volley. Oh my god, I love this card. This card has such great synergy because we have a card in our extra deck called Stealth Dragon. He makes everything on the field water. So I can always turn my opponent's cards into a Mud Dragon, and I also play Garuru. So this is just an amazing board clear, interruption, and I can pitch my bricks like Ice Barrier and other cards that have graveyard effects. So this is just really good. Okay. Then of course, we gotta play 2 tactics. We don't want to get interrupted, and we always want to take stuff, so pretty good. The mandatory brick for the armor package. Coming forward, when we get the new cards, I'm probably going to replace this with the equip spell, but for now, we have to play it. Okay. We play Foolish Standard, but it's a crazy extender. Sometimes I'll dump Right Hand to get a free body, I'll dump Crystal to get an extender, I'll dump Lifeless to shuffle back my stuff and keep going. Like, sometimes you can just dump anything you need at a specific point and just keep pushing. So everybody knows how crazy that card is. We play Instant Fusion. Because I play Mud Dragon instead of playing Rare Fish, Mud Dragon is so crazy. Because all of your cards are naturally water, they're automatically protected from targeting. So we play around Imperm, Ghost Mourner, Veiler, stuff like that. So I'm really happy I played it. To round off the spells, we play 3 Foolish Burial Goods. Now, most people are questioning why I'm playing this, and with that, I have to introduce the spicy card, of course, the Ice Bear. So this card, unfortunately, I kind of don't like seeing it in my hand, but it has really good effects. So when it's in the graveyard, I can banish it, dump a level 5 or higher water from my deck to the grave, and then add any water from my grave to my hand. So it's really good. But it does lock me into waters afterwards. So people do need to be aware of that. But it also has a not so bad effect if you do draw it. So let's say you had it in hand. And it's almost like a battle trap. Your opponent swings, you would activate it, it'll make their attack 0, and it'll negate the effects permanently. So this does come up against like a Fenrir, against other stuff, even against Yubel monsters when they're pushing or doing different things. Right. This is really useful to have. In the future, I might consider cutting it to 1, but for now, it's pretty solid. Going more into the trap cards, we play the other part of the XYZ armor package. This card allows me to perform an XYZ summon. So what was crazy is at the regional, I had a game where my opponent had to out my Kraken. So they ran it over, I summoned the Stealth Kraken spawn, and then I used this effect to summon Zeus on their turn, which is crazy because it just allows me to perform an XYZ summon. It doesn't like say I have to summon a specific type of monster, so it's pretty good. Then of course we have Gozen. This card plus Kraken is insane. Kraken makes everything water. Most of the times your opponent's not playing a water deck. This is just gonna cook them out of the game. Floodgates, floodgate. And then the standard 3 imperm to round it out.
Okay, and what's the deck count?
It's about 44. So we'll start off with our super poly targets. We play the 1 Garura, and we play not 1 but 2 Mud Dragon. Like I said, this card is crazy because it's naturally a water, so instant fusion, free water access, and this protects our whole board. Also with Mud Dragon and Super Poly, we always have access to something we can eat our opponent's board with, so okay, pretty good. Then, of course, for our XYZs, we have standard Zeus. Play an XYZ deck, you almost always have to play this. Dweller. Dweller was insane against Whitewoods and a bunch of graveyard-focused decks. Even against Snake Eye, you turn off, Poplar Effect, you turn off, Promethean Princess coming back from the grave. You turn off like a couple of different interaction points. Even the Desiree, going second, you can make this, and then if you out the Desiree, Desiree won't get the trigger effect, or they won't get this effect. So this card is really amazing, and people aren't ready for it. Into our boss monster of the deck, we played 2 Kraken. This card is so free to make, just any 2 full waters make him. He makes everything on the field water, which hooks Fiendsmith a lot. You'll never have a light fiend because everything is a water. It'll be a water fiend. Crazy. And it can also be a pop and it burns. So it's a time card, it does everything you want it to do. And if they out this, it summons his follow-up friend, Stealth Kraken Spawn. So for those that don't know, this is just like him, but if he dies, he brings this back, which is just insane synergy to have. Then for the standard water line, we play double Bahamut, double Toad. Like almost every line, most of the time you're gonna draw like 3 extenders and you play this and you make this line, or any 2/4 waters get you this. And a Bahamut can turn directly into our armor package, which we'll just put right on top. So this was just really good to have. Since we're talking about the armor package, we'll hop right back into it. We play this, and we also play the Crystal Lancer. So those that don't know, this is a Dark Ruler no more. I could detach this to negate the effects of all monsters my opponent has. It also gains 500 for each material, and if it would be destroyed, I can detach one instead. It's just free. And then you usually stack this on top of it, which is our other boss monster of the deck. And this guy does so many things at once. If something's attached, we steal a monster. He also has a second effect most people aren't aware about. So he can add back an XYZ card from the graveyard to the hand. And thankfully, the synergy with the deck, we play our good friend XYZ Remora, and because he has XYZ in the name, we can add him back. So we'll have these materials on top of him, we'll grab this back, and 1 Bahamut does this full combo. And we'll special summon this by detaching the 2 materials.
Okay.
It's pretty free. That's it for the extra deck.
Nice. All right, so let's take a look at the side deck.
Yeah, it's nothing too crazy, but I was really happy with the way I had it. The standard 1 Harpies and 2 Lightning Storm. Like I said, I'm scared of back row. Most people are playing some type of hatefulness, and this just does what it does. We also played 2 Regeki. Honestly, thinking about upping this to 3, this just checks so much stuff in the game right now, and it's not much preparing. If we draw multiple, I don't feel too bad about it. Activate, force out a Desiree, activate, let's start this game going again. So it was really good to have. We also played 3 Droll. Yubel is a problem, Whitewoods is a problem. Even sometimes against Snake Eye is a problem. If they have to start off with Bonfire or Ash or something. Like this just checks so many decks. And once again, people are not respecting it in this format, so it's really good to have. And then we play the generic 3D barrier. I wasn't really mad about it. There were just some matchups where it felt like it wasn't really live. Like obviously I had to play against Memento Fiendsmith round 1, but this call Fusion against Memento was actually pretty good. And even against Yubel, I call Fusion because I don't want them to get to the Phantom, and it forces them into a linear play. So super good. And then to round off the So we'll play 3 evenly and 1 anti-spell. Evenly, everybody knows, speaks for itself, but the anti-spell, floodgates are floodgates, man. When you draw it, it's crazy. This plus goes in, or this plus any regular board is just insane.
All right. So listen, bro, I just want to congratulate you again for making top 48. Bro, listen, bro. I hope so. We're gonna have a what's the next region we're having here?
Oh yeah, it's October 20th.
Yes.
The Rage of the Abyss region.
Rage of the Abyss here, and it's gonna be where?
Here at Cool Stuff.
Oh, okay.
Hollywood.
So we're gonna see you cook, or what?
I'm judging the event, guys.
Okay. Listen, bro. Again, listen. Thank you again for being on the channel, showing out the deck profile. Hey, listen, I like your mat.
Thank you, water.
The
Ocean
sleeves,
Gang,
the
gotta
sleeves,
have it, man.
You're right.
Water theme. Baby.
You're right,
Water
bro.
theme.
All right, listen, bro. Again, thank you, bro.
Of course.
All right, have one.
Let's have a go.